Okay, here we are, June 20th, the day after Father's Day. My potatoes are starting to blossom, which Dan tells me that means they're getting ready to make potatoes. Alright, so here we are in the front yard, June 25th, my daughter Morgan's birthday. She's 18 years old today. Yeah. Alright, so we have everything still bloomed up here. These lilies that you've seen. We have salmon colored and we have yellow. I went today actually to look for some lily pads, and the place I used to buy lily pads at doesn't sell lily pads anymore. Bummer. So the fish are kind of inactive. The Japanese spurge here is doing good. Everything seems to be happy. My fountain grass is happy. My tiger lilies are looking like they're getting close to the end there. I've been watering everything. We have had no rain. My knockout roses, I've been putting my soap and water concoction on. It seems to be helping, but I need to prune off the branches that are not doing well so that the energy goes to the branches that are doing good. My coreopsis is in bloom right now. It's loving it. Okay, so here we are, June 25th, Morgan's birthday. My potatoes are still growing. Not getting too much more blossoms, more flowering. My red Pontiac had some flowers on there. But here's my peppers. They kind of took a standstill. They jumped up for me, but they kind of took a standstill. And the other thing too I want to show you guys is no weeds. I'm telling you right now, I have done absolutely nothing. I'll show you what I do need to pick. Little stuff like that. Weed. Right here. Stuff like this. Needs to come out of there. Okay. I watered yesterday. The tomato plants we're still working on. Let me give you a height shot on these. I don't know if you can see that. Getting ready to make some chili today, and had Morgan pull one of our onions, the biggest one that we got up there. There's a tennis ball next to it. See that in relationship? So we're doing pretty good. Our onions are doing good. First one of the year. Alright, so here we are, July 9th. I just come from the garden and showing you some progress here. My coreopsis, I believe that's what it is, going to keep blooming for a long time. My purple coneflowers are starting to come on, which is pretty nice. There goes my little new friend, a new frog. He's just a baby. I scared him in my pond, which is a little dirty right now. And right here, you can see my purple coneflowers. And you know what? I gotta get some soap and water on these because I got whatever it is coming back this year eating my petals. I don't know what them are that wants to eat my petals. It kind of frustrates me because every year I deal with the same thing. So we're gonna have to look into that. These plants right here, nothing messes with these dudes. Nothing messes with them. My grass, my fountain grass is looking pretty good. So we're doing good so far. My rose bush over there is trying to come back. It's getting some new shoots, but it's taking too long. Saturday, July 9th. Okay. My pepper plants. No idea how big them are right now. Pretty good leaf action. Starting to get some peppers in there. These are looking good. My tomatoes, which I had to stake up there about, they're as tall as I am. Well, not quite, but gotta come through here and pick some suckers. These things right here, right in between. But like this one right here, this is sucker, and it got away from me. but that's alright. We got good rain yesterday, so I'm not worried about hurting them. Okay, potatoes are looking good too. You can get an idea of how tall everything is getting. So, and I'm not picking weeds. Not picking weeds, guys. Although my plants are getting a little bit unruly here. Give you an idea how tall they are up to the stakes. My jalapenos here, I'm starting to get some. Top them, which is what I'm pruning. Don't want them to grow any taller than they are, because if they do, that's not a good thing. And I want to get rid of some excess foliage in here. I have to worry about blight. You want there to be good air movement around your plants. And the more leaves you have, the less air can get through. Spores come off of the ground. Then you end up with a blight by late August. So I'm trying to prevent that right now by topping off the tomatoes and working at the foliage down low. So alright, so as you can see, July 9th today, I pruned all the lower branches off, and you say, oh my God, Steve, what are you doing? I'm allowing air to get around my plants so I don't get a disease. I'm telling these tomato plants to start focusing more energy on making what tomatoes I have bigger. I'm making it so they're not so top heavy, because I've been reducing and cutting the tops, heading them back so they don't get any taller. If they get any taller and they fall over and they break, that ain't no good either. So since we had a good rain yesterday and the ground's nice and moist, tonight it's supposed to get down to 59 degrees. This is the perfect time for me, I think, to prune these tomatoes, which is what I did. So now air can get through there, it'll dry out, because we're going to get some humid mornings, and if it does rain, hopefully it does rain again here, my plants won't be diseased. So